Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Market Misfits analysis, Bitcoin XRP. So we're looking at Bitcoin now. Wanted to go over first. We have an XRP price prediction based on a fair value calculator. It places XRP at $5.38 amidst a 50 billion trading volume. So let's get into this. There's a couple actually. We're going to read through this real fast and then we'll get to the charts because we're pretty much like we could be at a make or break point. So the Athey and Mitchnick fair value calculator for XRP shows that the crypto asset would be valued at over $5 at a volume of 50 billion. The price of XRP has traded below the $1 mark since December 21st, with the fifth largest cryptocurrency lost between 30 cents and 90 cents for the majority of the past 2 years, closer to the 30 though, right? However, the famous Athey and Mitchnick fair value calculator suggests XRP is grossly undervalued and could be worth $5 based on certain metrics. Introduced in 2018, the metric is based on research paper released by Stanford Professor Suzanne Athey and Stanford MBA candidate Robert Mitchnick. The paper sought to assess XRP's true value, arguing the cryptocurrency was undervalued. Following the introduction of the research, developers built a calculator that adopts the basic parameters that Athey and Mitchnick used to calculate XRP's actual value. Using this calculator, the Crypto Basic recently computed XRP's potential value if volume rises significantly in the past 2 years. For the latest calculations, the Crypto Basic certain required parameters. For instance, we put in the total estimated daily transaction volume for XRP at 50 billion. This figure is slightly higher than the ever highest recorded XRP daily trading volume of 36.95 billion in April 2021. Hence, such volume is undoubtedly realistic if the market reaches peak euphoria. So, and then by market, I'm assuming that it's talking about the XRP so-called like market, so to speak, because we've gone and reached euphoria before and we didn't see that 50, but maybe it's talking about this next bull run here. So notably, we did not change the 5-day average period. All this stuff right here is a whole bunch of stuff. If y'all want to come read this, it's going to tell exactly how they came up with this, but honestly, it's too much for me to comprehend. You really have to be into all the circulating supply and the utility and, being into those numbers. It's not going to make much sense to your common person here, but we'll skip to the end here. And I'm included myself. I got lost in it. So I was like, well, we'll just skip that part and come check it out if you want to. But just wanted to get to the point here that it was like they came up with a very calculated decision in making and reaching a conclusion to what the value should be for XRP, and it was over $5. So using the six core metrics, the XRP value calculator predicts a $5.38 price for XRP if the cryptocurrency could see its trading volume go as high as 50 billion within the period. This would represent more than a 1,000% increase from XRP's current position around 50 cents. That 50-cent mark. So, again, all of this, I'm sure that they know what they're doing there and that I don't, and that it comes out to this. So just going to trust that. Although such an outcome is not guaranteed, a complete victory or settlement in Ripple's ongoing lawsuit with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) may provide a springboard. Ripple's chief legal officer expects the case to climax in 2024. If the crypto market goes on a 2-year run, as many predict, XRP may have its moment again in the spotlight. So we're talking about a 2-year possible bull run here. So that'd be pretty cool. Wanted to check out this right here. We have Schwartz. I think it is Schwartz. Ripple CTO compares XRP ledger to Google, says XRP should be winner for cross-border currency payments after a decade of multiple attempts to stop it in terms of efficiency of cross-border payments, the XRPL is still on top. So, and that's going to take us right over here. Ripple CTO compares XRPL to Google, says XRP should be a winner for cross-border currency payments. So this is a bullish, he's going to have a bullish outlook for sure. So, you know, thinking about this as I was reading it, you know, if Ripple is going to be the center, then this will make a lot of sense, this scenario right here. Ripple Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz has likened the XRP blockchain value proposition in the payment landscape to the utility of tech behemoth Google in the search engine business. In his response to the Ripple CTO asserted that he firmly believed that the XRP ledger with its native asset XRP is set to excel in cross-currency payment solutions and liquidity provision. According to him, XRPL's design and optimization specifically cater to these use cases. Drawing a parallel, he suggests that a failure in these niche areas would be akin to Google failing in its primary search function. I strongly believe that XRP Ledger is the best option for cross-currency payments and liquidity provision. It was developed specifically for this purpose, and everything has been optimized for this particular use case. Therefore, if it fails to deliver in this area, it would be like Google failing in a search. He sees it as an ideal solution for the challenges associated with cross-currency payments, envisioning it as the go-to platform for seamless transactions across diverse currencies. XRPL could serve smart contract purposes, so we're going to go into different use case possibilities here. He highlighted the possibility of other chains evolving around it. So again, it being at center, other chains evolving around it, catering to various use cases. It includes smart contracts, carbon markets, real-world asset tokenization, stable coins, and tokenized securities. I'll take succeeding at a different use case over failing any day, Schwartz remarked. This kind of makes me think about the words of Elon that I was actually watching a reel, and this reminds me of what he said. He is basically saying that, actually, I'll pull it up here. All right, here it is. So, and so this is what I saw earlier. I thought this was pretty inspiring because Elon was being asked if, what if he didn't, because he had did SpaceX and he didn't think that it would succeed. It was either SpaceX or Tesla, and he didn't think it would succeed. He thought it was going to be a failure, but he did it anyways. And the guy asked him, he's like, well, if you were going to fail, then why would you even try? And Elon said, if something is important enough to you, you should try it, even if the probable outcome is failure. So, that's pretty inspiring to me. And this is what that kind of makes me think of. It reminds me of when David Schwartz is talking about. So that and the word probable kind of caught my attention too, coming from Elon. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I'll take succeeding at a different use case over failing any day. So going and taking a step out at something new, over failing any day. So anyways, just thought that was kind of cool. But let's go over here to the charts and take a look at Bitcoin. Now we're back at Bitcoin. So we've been eyeballing this after we've had this breakout of this descending wedge into this weekly support. If this is your first time, then we're going to go ahead and zoom out real quick just to give you a broader picture of where we are and what's been happening. So we've been traveling up, but we have not came back and retraced here. We're at this area that's been notorious for turning away price. So we turned it around here on the weekly time frame, here, and then here. And also we were coming down hard, stop here, here. Okay, so we came back over here, we skipped right over it. Now we're going nosedive like straight into this. So we'll slowly go on into the daily. You can see our possible Adam and Eve we have here. it really starts to take better form. We get here on the 4-hour. So this last 4-hour candle right here, we wanted to look at Bitcoin first before we look at XRP to try to get an idea of the sentiment here. Are we following Bitcoin? If not, if we're following behind, then how far behind kind of deal? Usually XRP is falling a little bit behind Bitcoin. Sometimes it moves on its own. But anyway, so we had to break out and we had a sharp jab straight through right here on the 4-hour. It didn't hold the day. It didn't break through these trends or the center of this weekly support though on the daily time frame. Not yet anyways. So this last candle right here, this is showing rejection. So this is a bullish sign. What we're looking for is something a little bit more closer on the 1-hour. So, just this is kind of looking like we could pull off an Adam and Eve. So for those of you that don't know, this is a price action pattern and it's a reversal pattern. If we come up here and we break this neckline right here, if we do, then we'll be looking for a retest or two here along that neckline before we were going to go long here. But I wanted to take this and look at it a different way real fast, because there's obviously more than one way that you can look at it. Well, what if this breaks down? Then what is it? So if this breaks down, what we did is, we had a breakout right here, and we went and liquidated the crap out of people. Let me get these out of here. For those of y'all that remember the video yesterday, there was a lot of liquidations. I don't remember the full amount, but let's say, so boom, we'd be looking at a double top if we come down, and still we're going to be watching this area right here around 38,750, because if we stop here, or if we go slightly below, take out this low right here, and we would stop maybe down to the bottom of the weekly support. And so I'm thinking that this, to me, this is the most would make the most sense if this happened, according to, like, as far as just subjectively thinking, like, okay, if I'm going to wipe out longs first before I go, then this is how I do it, right here, right around here. But because we were forming price action that was looking pretty bullish. Now, we're sitting here about neutral, just waiting for a cross on either end. So if we cross right here on Bitcoin, we go boom, 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 and we break this nose right here, boom, then that would be a double top. I don't know about good enough for an opportunity for us. The market has been going down, yes, but overall, still we're bullish because, number one, we are right in the center of this channel, and then also we're still on top of this weekly support zone here. So, but still, nonetheless, we can come here to the other side of the channel. Sure, no problem. Here's our mark. Remember, from the top of this resistance would be at around in the intersection of this trend would be an excellent place to look for buy signs, price action confirmations, the type of structure to take us up from here. And if not here, then we'll be looking around the 30K mark. But let's say though that we do go up, just for, because this would be what would catch a lot of people off guard, I think. So if we did go up, then what would we be looking at here? So I'll be looking at this high up here for people going short. It's bound to be filled with liquidity up there, so I wouldn't think it would go up there without at least retesting this low or taking this low out. So let's look at it this way. Something like this. And then maybe we get our inverse head and shoulders from, so we get shoulder, head, shoulder. kind of deal. So regardless of how it looks, we'll be looking for confirmation of if we do happen to break up, then we'll be looking for confirmation of a higher low and a continuation. So and reaccumulation phase, also something else that could happen just by looking at this price action. So I think everyone's planning on things going down. Is another reason why I'm starting to look up a little bit more. But so if we just happen to say break out of here and we got our Adam and Eve right here, Eve, Adam right here, boom, and let's just say we popped up, then come back down, hit the top of the weekly and go up. So what's the price? Right around 50K. So could definitely see this happening. Could definitely see it happening like this too. So going down, wiping out these lows, hitting the top of this little support right here at around 37,000, and then creating some structure to go up. I also see it crashing down to the bottom. You guys, this is easily down to 30K or down to 20K would be amazing, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Let's take a look at XRP. So earlier we posted in the group that XRP. So earlier in the group we posted on the XRP in our public page that this was starting to kind of have like some bullish, making me think, this might look familiar because this is similar to what Bitcoin is looking like right now. So for XRP, this line to beat is going to be 51 cents, 51.8. So if we break up into 50, anywhere up here, 51.996 up here, and we set on the hour, then that would be a buy sign for us. But the places we are looking right now to go down to the next levels, and the reason why we have this here in case it breaks up is because right here, this is our weekly resistance trend, and we're about to take a look at that because it used to be a supporting trend, and it was a supporting trend for a long time. Let's go out to the weekly and take a look and just try to hold that 1 hour perspective. So remember that 1 hour perspective with that possible Adam and Eve is right here. One of the main reasons why I wanted to look at XRP is since we are on the other side of this deal, this supporting trend, this weekly supporting trend, and you guys, people call this crazy. I promise they call this crazy. And then so because it was like, well, this looks like a giant freaking consolidation to me, because when XRP is trending, this is what people are looking for, not put 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 for. And I'm not clowning on XRP. I'm just, is what it is. Move this over a little bit further. See how long we've been in this consolidation right here. We've been here for 623 days in this consolidation. So, like I said, this has always been something. I can go back to 4 months ago and drop a chart that we dropped on Twitter when we first seen this like this. This is not something new. We've been saying this all along. Now other people were saying it. And so, what would this look like again? And something else too, this thing right here, and really this is the main reason why I wanted to get on here and cover this again, is since we are crossing over the bottom right there below that supporting trend. Let's take a look over here and let's draw a line. So if we had a trend here, and what we want to do is measure the distance from the trend down. How far did it go? And then I want to get an idea, where could that take us from the bottom of this trend? So we're looking at like that right there. So I'm gonna clone this and then just bring it on over here. So this whole time, and I know we're not alone on this. I mean, everyone knows that XRP has not been performing. So seeing this type of price action right here, but the thing is, it's the same on Bitcoin when you go to the monthly. Anyway, so if we pop down here, and so we talked about this scenario before, or possible scenario before, whenever we would discuss this scenario, and now just want to go over it again to put a finer marker here. Like, so we're looking at 30 cents if we get this spring. And just remember, I want to come on here and show this part again, because I wanted to also come down from here and then see how long it was until we started blasting off from something like that. So it was, let me get this mop lined up just right there. So in a case we do drop down, then it was 49 days. Okay, we're back up on the trend, and we got our actual bullish engulfing right here. 42 days from the time of the wick right here. So we'd be looking for something similar over here. Just using that for comparison, and then looking at this price mark. But the full potential of this, which would be remarkable, like I say like a word like that, but it would be amazing. Amazing. Okay, so that would put us at around 5.5 cents. Sorry, no, not laugh because this is funny, but I mean, this would be friggin' amazing. And look, this lines up right here with our support over here. So let's draw this over. We got some giant freaking gaps right here. So we could close up this weekly fair value gap. Let's put this up here first. Let me go ahead and put that up. Our weekly fair value gap. Big old giant sucker. And so that would completely take care of that and wipe that out. But also we would, that would put us right to the top of this support right here. So weekly support, boom. I don't know about y'all, but actually move this like this. It's gonna cover a wider area here. So and that would put us at around, geez, around 4.5 cents. Let's look and see how long you get this out of here. So this would be appropriate time to go over that. So we have the trend, boom, here we are. So we're at a possible 29 cents. And then here to there, 469 days, 462 days. So what? That's like a year and a half. They said this bull run could last 2 years. So that would put us also right on the money for XRP to come in at the end and clean everybody's clock. That's something that I've always kind of seen in my head, like that's a good possibility of happening, is seeing the best take off last, the last to be first. So, again, not financial advice, you guys. Just wanted to go over these with you because of where price is and want to look at this from several different perspectives. These are some of the areas that we will be looking for, obviously be looking for at the top of this also. But if we're this close to this fair value gap, it can hit our support down here at around 5.5 cents. And that would be amazing. But anyways, you guys, that's going to do it for now. Y'all got any questions, just reach out and holler, and we will see y'all on the next one. See ya.